Hey, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Cyrus here. Today we have one new video from Harshali. So it's also in my channel, right? The first video we're reviewing reference. All right. So how do you use references, or what kind of reference you're doing before you start? How do you plan your animation as well? So if you're new here, remember to subscribe my channel and click the like button for supporting my channels and the animators. Okay, so are you ready? Let's dive into this. Hey, hello Harshali. So yeah, it's really cool reference you have gave. So like let's have a look together. So what kind of reference you gave me, right? It's pretty good choreography of the fight scene, right? Cool. So you have a really good kick, and then like wait for another a lot of the characters to get up and to fight back, but at the end, like he doesn't work. He lose again. Okay, he lose again. It's really good reference. Pretty good reference, by the way. Pretty good reference. Let me zoom in more. Okay, zoom in more. Okay. Cool. So like some suggestion for you, right? When we having a reference, I think like you find a really good one. The complex one, I would say like quite complex animation. Well, it's good. Like you challenge yourself, like in the time frame, like 1 month or something, to try to finish this kind of animation as well. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But one thing is like according to what we are doing, right? We aiming to do like gameplay animation. To let everyone to understand, and then showcasing your body mechanics skills, fighting poses, action. Do you understand like how to connect two characters together? This is what you have sent me, the way what I'm analyzing of what you're going to do, and how the people will see and audio will credit on your video. All right. So the first thing, we planning the shot, planning to do the animation. We will keep one camera angle, or maybe two. But I will recommend you keep one. I would recommend you keep one to give some challenge to yourself. It's like what kind of like an angle is supposed to be good. You can angle. You should design one angle. So let's say like something like here, right? I really like the get in. We like get in because like really cinematic kind of get in. So like outside of the camera, our frame, and then come in, boom, you go out, you go in. Also, someone hit him. Then the second character come out. Okay, this camera angle after that will be your static camera. All right. So you have a camera at the beginning, like, okay, what happened? Character get in. Oh man, so I have to zoom out a little bit more. It will be zoom out a little bit more to get the like, okay, the proper framing for both characters. Enough space for them to showcase what they have moved. So I will pick this one. I'll pick this like the camera angle for that. All right. Then after that, maybe I just try to cover the rest. I think it's better. Yeah, it's better. Okay, so after you kick, after that, don't try to move your camera. No. Okay. So what you have to do after the first kick, what you have to do is like how this character, the getting hit character, land. Where should he land? Okay, because the thing is really affecting the next motion here. How you going to connect them together? Okay, how you going to connect them together? All right, so you can see right in here, right, we have less overlapping. It's left overlapping here. Understand the reference right now. Why he do that is because the character from the right. I'll talk a little bit at camera, right? Okay, so why they doing this and why you feel really cool of this video, and then the cut is amazing, better, because it's like a really basic rule. The character come from the right to left, so coming from here. So this guy is here. All right. So he tried to cross the camera center line. Okay, they're trying to cut the camera's center line to go into the next cut. If not, you will feel the camera poppy. All right. So this is what the camera do and why he was doing this as well. Okay. Because like when he hit, he can just directly go here, but no, he didn't. He go around to do it. Okay, he go around to do it is because the camera, and then like the choreography setting up is like this. I think it's like a really cool one, and two of the mocap actor as well. Then they have a get up because like, you have a pause, and then like in here they will have a pause. They will pause here. They will pause. Oh wait, let's see what happened. Like let's do it. Ooh, yeah, that kind of thing. Hit again, giving more like breathing time to the player, to the I wouldn't say player, the audience. Then he going back to try to cross the center line again to make this character to the left. He's from the right, and then he going to the because like every time you have to look for the way for them, when you do this, like, poof, then he's in the center line, correct, right? So we're crossing the center line. You're going to cut the center line. See, camera move. He's here. Then your camera move. Crossing line. Then you go here, so you don't feel awkward and everything feels smooth. But for us, we don't have camera. Okay, we don't have camera. We have to see how to connect those. All right, so do this. Should we do this? For my recommendation, I will not get up. I will not stop. I will not stop. Because right, this is the one thing. For them, they can stop. What? Because they want to understand one thing. It's like, oh, suddenly you have two characters appear. Whoa, what happened? And then they will say, okay, two characters fighting. These two characters fighting. And you can recognize, oh, this guy. I can recognize this guy. So, okay, have one like bow guy and one like gold hair guy is like starting to fight, right? Then give some like time for them to understand what happened. But for you, what you have to do is you need to give something here. Okay, I recommend you do something here. It's like, okay, after cake, this guy, the bow guy, have to take some time staying in the same position to let the audience and people understand who is who. Oh, this guy and this guy. Especially like in 3D and Maya, right? If let's say you don't have those kind of different rig, or like, okay, they all is a box characters, or like, oh, they're proportion the same. It's really hard to recognize who's who. All right. Okay, so maybe you have like really sharp character like a Spider-Man, Deadpool in the right hand side, and then like here is like Hulk, and then like maybe Wolverine or something like that, right? So have different color, different kind of shape, then it's way more like easy for people to recognize. But if not, when you get into your scene, I don't know, oh shit, there's something like fighting, but who is who? Yeah, think about two Iron Man fight together. How messy is it? All right. So I recommend like after he kick, and then he will just stay here for a while. Have a heavy landing, maybe have a heavy landing, because after you have a jump kick, then you have a heavy landing here. Okay, heavy landing here, because the heavy landing, and then like the thing is like you have to giving some time for this guy, the getting hit, the guy who hurt, to recover. All right. So after he recover, he get up and he chase him. Right? Okay. So what we have to do in this camera, we have to let them get up, and we don't pause. We don't pause here. We don't giving time in here. No. We don't. It's not Jackie Chan. We don't do that Jackie Chan. We go. Okay. I'll kill this one because we want the motion more continue. The continuity is way more smoother. So when I go there, waiting for you to kick. I'm so sorry. No, when you're tracing someone, you're going to punch him, right? So you should have a punch. So when I look at this reference video, right? So I will go for this punch. I will just like you think about this frame. All right, is he doing this? Correct. He lifting up his right feet, right? Right feet. Correct. And then do this motion. connect to like this motion. So you will cut those here, fully trim out. You don't need the like dodging kick. You directly go to punching, because like we want to give the player is like, okay, I'm chasing you, but why I'm chasing you? Why he's dodging? Because he can't fight. He is not as good as you. So that's why you feel like, the bold guy in the storytelling is like the bold guy is way more stronger than him. So that's why I can chase you, I can beat you. Especially at the first kick, he say like, come on, you're weak. Now I need to chase you, hunt you down, beat you, like those kind of things. Right? This is the storyline. And then this is what we have to beware of, like the overall flow of the animation we pick, the reference we pick. So we directly come from here, punch, and he dodge, then block, and try to fight back. I think it's really cool. Then punch, BOOM! Okay, cool. In this one here, for our camera, because we have using a static camera here, right? We can pan a little bit, pan it, or maybe zoom in a little bit, but we keeping everything mostly the same distance, same framing, almost the same framing. Maybe you can track a little bit, and then, okay. Then because he go hit, right? Okay, then he do the kick, correct? Then he do the kick. Okay, and then at the end, like, okay, fully down. Boom. Cool one. All right. So this is one thing. Okay, if let's say we're using one camera to achieve it, main thing is staging. How you going to stage them? Let's say this is a top view. So the red characters at the beginning is in here. Okay, top view. And then the yellow one, we just go up and kick him. Boom, kick here. Okay. Then what are you going to do? Then the next frame, right? The next like action will be he will lean down like around. You get kicked, and he'll lean down around here. Okay. And then the guy, the yellow character here, where he will go? Which position he will go? You go like here. You go like directly go here or something. So where is the camera? Where is the camera? So I use this one, the beginning of this camera. This camera is here. Second camera, what we're going to do? We zoom in, or you pan out, you pan it to here. So you can see both characters were fighting in here. Fight. Correct, right? All right. So then after that, right, the next one will be like he fight back. So this is the next camera. And at the end, he got punch out. Okay, he got punch out. Where you go? You going here, or you going here? You have to think about it. Okay, this one, like, I leave it to you. I didn't give you everything because I don't want you to follow everything. So you have your thought. Okay, you feel like, hey, no, Cyrus, I feel I need a camera cut. Okay, so you make sure your camera cut is nice. Try to don't do the same camera with him, because he have a lot of handheld shaky camera as well. And then like you didn't learn a lot of things you didn't learn, because the thing is like if fully everything is copy, then it's a copy. All right, but I want you to have like way more unique. Whatever the fight, the timing as well, the posing, exaggeration at later on as well is yours. It's your animation. It's not fully copy. I said, oh yeah, really cool, man. Exactly the same. Timing, posing, everything, fully copy. Then we are going to our question is, hey, why we don't do mocap? I just hire these two guys and just mocap it, and that's it. Correct, right? So we don't want to do it, and we don't want to do this thing. We don't want to struggle and struggle in that kind of like struggle. Oh yeah, I need to do references. I have no reference. One day I die. I can't animate. I cannot animate. I need reference. It look like drug. They look like drug. I have seen some animator without reference. He can't do anything. He cannot, because everything have to be referenced. Like, do you have reference, Cyrus? No. Oh yeah, can you do this animation from here to here? Do you have reference, Cyrus? No reference. Let's say one day, like, okay, I want you to jump from, level 16, and and then after that you have to climb in the light post, do a flip, do a flip or something like that. And do you have reference? No reference, man. No reference. Something we have to understand it is like, don't follow reference. I'm not saying like you are the one follow reference. I just say like we have to learn how we capture in the reference. Let's say something like here. So you want to capture this, you want to capture this. I really like this, by the way. When you send me the video, I say, oh, really nice. Harshali is trying to do something really epic, really epic. And then like I also see some challenge here. I see some challenge here. So like the staging, how the characters standing, how the overall like connective, how you connect the characters together, the motion, how you connect the character together. Okay, the impact as well. What's the impact? How we make the impact? You look at the timing here, right? The impact. Okay, let me off, and we can see. See, it's really fast. It's super fast sometimes, but how do you recognize it's really strong punching, especially this punch, this one. Okay, so this you have to like this will have some challenge when you're in animation. All right, so yes, so that is really cool. So the last poses as well, I think is really cool, but the cool poses on the boat guy is not the key point for us to take a look. For us to take a look is this guy. Okay, this okay is sorry, is this guy, how oh sorry, every time I go to here I cannot go back. How he going to do? How will he? So I want to see. Yeah, okay, zoom the feet. Correct. All right. How he land? How the body mechanic is. So you look at it here. Ooh, so like, oh my god, this boom. How he land? How he roll? You can see his weight shifting, right? Weight shifting to somewhere. He's shifting to the chest and going to the bottom, and then like, oh, come on, I die, something like this. Then, in this time, we are focusing on him. Then after that, we look back to two of the characters. Oh, he have a really good poses. Correct, definitely important, but here is also important. So what do you have? So in your reference, right? What kind of thing you have to be toggle is how to state the staging of them. The can the paper brush? Well, I can see. Oh, okay, cool. So the first thing is the staging. Okay, so stage F. This is A. Okay, the stage, how you want to position them. And then after that is the camera. Okay. How you want the static camera, or you want, okay, at least Cyrus, I want to have one cut, so no problem, have one cut, fine. Secondly is the impact, the connectivity, sorry, connectivity first, connection. Connect, how do you connect your references together? How do you link them together? Let's say I have a reference like this. I don't need the full animation. I don't need the full motion reference. So how can I chop something I need, and how do you connect it? Just now I show you how can I, if let's say I'm the one using a reference, how can you connect it? This is the first one. Second one. The third one is impact. Punching, kicking in animation, how do we achieve it? Okay, this is a challenge when you are animating. When you're starting to animate, starting to do a blocking, you will feel it. How long time I need to stay, the poses, how to stay there. What the reaction of the guy who got punched, who got kicked. Okay, how the guy who after kick, what he will do, what the momentum is it, impact. Okay, the impact. These three things, right? It's really important for you when you're planning your shot. Okay, so now your homework, stage it. Okay, broke it out in Maya by using two boxes. I don't need you to create a really crazy boxes. Or maybe you can use, if let's say like you're really confident of characters, you can use characters, all right, to do a blocking, to block it out. But I would say like, okay, do the layout first. Just do create a cube, and then have a box on top. So these are the characters. All right. If I cake, if you be doing cake like this, ooh, don't care. This is the one. I want to see like, oh, is it, this is the correct way? Is it, this is the one like you, when you see the flow, you look it like few more time, you can see, oh, maybe too fast, or maybe too slow. So this entire scene later on when you broke it out. But I love this reference. I love it, and I love you like to challenge yourself as well. For me, like I also really tempted when you send me, I said, oh, I want to animate this as well. Because it's seriously like these two actors super cool, man, whoa. Yeah, the fight is nice, the reaction of him, how he hit, facial expression as well. You look at him, it's like, oh, you feel the pain. You feel the pain as well. So yeah. So like Harshali, I wait for your next version. All right. So okay. See you. Wait for your pass. Bye bye.